Oh, I'm going to take this down. I'm taking the 3 minutes down. Hi, guys. You get double today. Hello, hello. Welcome everybody. I After I got off, I realized that I didn't put the video up from 14 years ago. And I think it was probably meant to be that way because it really should stand on its own. So this won't be as long as earlier's. It was a nice long video. Welcome back, guys. Welcome to WCIA Network. Thumbs in on your way. Thumbs up on your way in. Muffin Top Mod, hey, how you doing? Nola and Willie are back. Excellent. Hi, Deborah. Bernadette, hello, hello. Sorry about the late notice, but I wanted to get this out tonight. It's a really incredible information, actually, that covers every element. It's really cool. All right, so welcome subscribers and my members. Hey, Donna, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Excellent. Okay. Here we go. So, welcome to WCIA Network. Everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Everything I do here is for the sake of missing Summer Wells children. And this video and this PDF is not going to need much explanation, especially after I showed you earlier's. I did show a bit of this video. I showed you, only part I actually showed you was the eyeball remover section. I didn't realize this side I didn't show, but I think that that's meant to be, actually, because I showed you earlier was how all of the boxes match up to this kind of a situation. The ones that I'm showing you tonight also are exactly the same kind of a situation. They look the same, same color, same. This one's from JLR, this one, and it's going to be all the same, you guys. See these photos, how it's by water, they're by water. It's all the same location. I think this is 14 years ago, but it matches. It just all matches. And they tried using Don's backyard, maybe? I don't know. I still believe there's shit in his backyard and they could dig for it. But this still shows tonight's video the same as where they make the Christmas trees. Same thing. This here. I'm just in shock from JLR's video of how much information was actually pulled from it. And this picture is just getting stronger and stronger. This one. Her head's connected to the number 5. This one makes it look like she's like the queen, Summer Moon. But that's for another day. I will go through that. Okay. This video was from 14 years ago. They haven't posted anything, I think, in 9 years. I don't know who they are. It doesn't matter who they are. Most important is to get the information to the authorities and for the authorities to figure out who's who. This girl is driving the car. She is driving the same sort of a car that Benny drives. I am going to show you how the elements that you see here are the same elements as you see basically on Benny. Let me crop this. I didn't want to touch these photos until I went live because they're really sensitive because they're 14 years old. So now that I'm live, I will crop and paste, especially the information on her shoulder, and also realize that she isn't in a car. That's information on her shoulder. Right there. And also look at the sides here. Right under the word text are the little number 5s. Those are the little, those are little boxes. This is something right under here. It's the same thing that's in his car today. This is a close-up of the steering wheel. It's pretty much looks like Candace Wells looks like this when she's driving Summer Moon. It always looks like Benny to me. So this situation, because this is really what he's driving, is something like this. He's not driving a car, and he's usually covered in the same typical information. I think the car has never changed. I think this is the same car as you're looking at 14 years ago. This is when you stop the video, this is what you get. This is the information that shows up. This shows up. This here is a close-up of her once again. She is got the elements, driving her car, and let me show you the back. And it's the same thing that we are looking at today with Benny in the car. This has been 14 years, and I guess my point here is this particular group has been active for at least 14 years. At least. This is the information that we receive, or I receive, from Benny's car, but it's many a times it's not this clear, or nor are there so many pieces at once. This group from 14 years ago, it might look, the video will look better. It may look a little blurry because I'm taking it from their video, but it's also 14 years old, you guys. The quality is really low. It's like 320. I don't even have the option to make it better quality. But this is what she's driving. You'll see she's in the car. A closer picture of what she has on her. Same typical elements. Now I'm going to show you the inside of the car. The inside of the car, I have seen this before. I've seen this in Rosemary Bly cars. The back of Benny's car. I have seen it in different videos, because this is really what the inside of this room looks like, and this is where whatever goes on happens. And these pictures really show the situation. Here to the left, you could see she's holding on. It's just like what Dad looked like in the back of his car when I played a video, and he was so difficult to make out because it was just so blurry. But videos like this and photos like this that they have now is just really strengthens the case that this is what they're doing. Because we have photos like this. Now, I don't know who these people are, and it doesn't matter because the goal here is to tell the story, share the elements, and that the authorities do what they need to do. But we've seen this in the Summer Moon Wells missing children's cases. And this is 14 years ago. They're in the car doing the same thing as they're doing today. There's nothing changed. There's nothing different. It's the same place, same people, same routine. So if this has been going on for all these years, I can't even imagine how many hundreds of people have gone through this process. It's a closer look of the back seat, you guys. You could guarantee they're connected to those fives. Here's a closer look. Here's a closer look of what these people look like in the back seat. Some of them, I obviously don't know the process, but these show up in Summer Moon's videos. These people, they're adults and they're kids. It's just repeated, you guys. I'm literally showing you something from 14 years ago that matches identically to the Summer Wells missing children. It's very sad. Here's another photo. This guy's eye is getting his eyeball taken out. That's what's happening here. And this is happening in the fake car. This is happening in the fake car. Same thing. I don't know exactly what it is, but the thing that's hanging in the middle is what Timothy Pitson holds, and many of the kids hold. His was on a fishing pole actually, and there's a little girl is peeping through the back, or a little boy, whatever it is. It's a window, because this is a room and it has several windows. I'm going to show you a little closer that the only reason there's eyeballs, there's a lot going on in here, but I didn't want to brighten it up until I got live. So here you see a child all the way in the back. Oops. All the way in the back. I'll crop it for you. And this is someone that's peering through one of the smaller windows, okay? These are little teeny boxes that I've been showing throughout the Summer Moon Wells. That's a little girl in the corner. It's a little girl in the corner, you guys. Right there. What you see in front of you are eyeballs and shit going on. But I already know the elements, right? Because of that, I know what I'm looking for. So when I see an eyeball at this point, you know 100% that this is part of the Summer Wells missing children's case. It's all about this eyeball. It's right there. Her eyeball is right there. And this video can easily be pulled apart by the authorities because they have the correct information to see the face under here. There's a face in here, and the eyeball is being removed. I can only take it that far, right? Here's the machine. The machine is right to her left-hand side. Um, Again, her one eye is being lifted up. The eyelid is being lifted up so they can remove the eye. It's very obvious that that's what they're doing. And the authorities, if you are listening, all you need to do is look closely to the slides, the small little slides underneath these photos that you need to really see the whole thing. It's right in there. They're not covered up very well. So this is what's going on here. And you could see next to her is the machine that I have been showing. That's what's happening here. Again, this is just further into the process. This is part of the process. The machine is right behind her. It's connected to her. It's connected to her. Let me see if I could brighten this up. Sharpen, maybe? Yeah. Okay, it's brightness. Let me see if I could do contrast. Oh, maybe. Okay, this you could sort of see it a little better. Here's the machine that we've been looking at. It's right there, and this thing is just connected. Right in the back. Right in the back. Here, I showed this picture before, but I kept it in because really the most important slide, and I have the video, so I'm going to be bringing you guys through the video after this. The most important piece of information is this right here. The other one I showed the eyeball, which was very important, but this here is the mechanism. It's the mechanism. And there's a lot of information in these pictures. There's a lot of information for the authorities to grab. There's a shitload. Again, they're preparing this person. And that's not a shadow. That is part of the equipment. This is not a shadow on her. I repeat, it's part of the equipment, and it's part of the box and the number 5 and the whole entire thing, because this turns into this. Turns into this. You could see that the number 5 box, or the V or whatever, that's like it's peering at her eye. And this is, again, this just all comes from the video. I showed this before. This is the actual eyeball they're showing. This goes in sequence to the video. I kept it in there even though I showed it to you earlier, because I want to show you that I took these by sequence. By sequence. So after that, then it shows this. And then it shows this. And then it shows this, which is very interesting. It shows people. Like, it gets very much more confusing. And then It winds up like a cat eye. Like that. And then there's like two people up there. It's very strange, but it matches. This all matches. And it's the clearest I've seen it. This, again, is an important piece of machinery. This is what Benny and whoever else, even Chris Watts, this is what they held in their hands. This is part of the equipment. I mean, all you have to do is look at look right there. You could see it in the shadow. But this is what's in their hands. This is what's kept in their hands. See that little 5, that little box? Looks like a stapler, sort of. But that's the equipment. This is in order. This track we have seen, this is going over the person's face. And I put this here because you could tell. I wanted you to see that it's from 2009. 2009. And then this is the head resting on a green number 5 box. This is coming from the car on their way home. On their way home. And that, again, is the metal number 5 that I have shown you throughout the Summer Moon Wells missing children's cases. This is what I'm going to be showing you in the video. And for some reason, that number 5 winds up floating like this. And this here to the left, I have several photos of. I have it in gold, floating through the air. I have it in silver. It's like a little chair. It's like they're just little critters. This is one of the main critters that flies through the videos, and it's usually gold. I have it. I put it up here because I know I have it. And this here was very interesting because if this shows here 14 years ago like this, we have a photo of Summer Moon Wells standing in the same location. And the photo that I have, this little area that I'm going to draw over, this little area here, if anyone recalls, I have, it looks like there's like heads and people swimming, right? I'm like, well, there's water over there. I don't understand it. Even if this isn't the location here, Summer Moon Wells has the same photo in the same space with the same information. It goes from here to the leaves. Just like that. And then if you look right in the rocks, it's showing little sections, but we know that's not there. I don't know, maybe it is, but I don't think it's in this location. This is a peek at one of the windows. This is inside one of the windows. This person is inside the window. This is one of the rooms that is part of the Summer Moon Wells missing children story. This is one of the rooms. It all matches up. In the middle here is from Benny's video. And when I tell you that this here, I know what I'm saying. This here, I'm going to crop it. This here is what we look at all the time in those stupid fucking videos with all of their little windows. That's what you're looking at. This is what you're looking at. Look at this here is the equipment. It's the equipment. It's white. It's white. It's right back there. And these are the little number 5s that I have been showing for those that just got here. The one in the middle is literally what I just showed you here. It's in the middle photo. The one to the right is from Dylan Rounds. And the one to the left is from Summer Moon Wells's face. It's in her eyeball. And that is the number 5 that is shown in the back of her when she is in that fake dentist chair. That number 5 becomes her eye. It's in her eye. And that's what they're doing to these people. And I wanted to show you how this photo has been out there. Show you how this did happen to Summer Moon Wells, to the Summer Moon Wells that we know of, and that this is real. And I could show hundreds of freaking people on a platter, and nothing is being done. Nothing. I'm going to show you their video. And this is what I wanted to get to tonight. This is the video that's from 2009. They're going to, it says right there, to the tunnel, episode 2. So here's their drive. Their drive looks just like, they're right by the wells. Nothing has changed. So as you could see, it's really poor quality. So I'm not going to stop in all of the elements. See how they're all there? Because it's really cloudy. There are certain things I want to point out that I think are part of the story. Is this right here, I believe, is where they're at. I think this is a location where they keep the people. I think these are the bars, and this is somewhere between the wells and this tunnel. This is what stands out. Right in there. And if you look, it's got like some kind of a rail goes over it. Like it's a very important location. The other thing is, look in their mirrors. Wait, go back. All of these, this is what the authorities need to do. The authorities need to go through this and recognize and see that this is a location. Like this is a big barn, and this is very important. And I know it's very important. Why? Because they put their letters over it. Because they put their letters over it, they don't want us to see it. People are not smart. They're not smart. This to me would be a location to run to. Not walk. Not jog. Run. Because it's under. See how this is all under their name? See how quickly that changed? Now look at this. Totally changed. Those things that I said that I believe the kids are in, now all of a sudden went from white to maroon. See? See? So that tells me it's maroon. And it tells me that this is a location. This is where they could find the beginning of what's going on here. The people in the video know. They made it. Look at this. They made the video. There's the red, the green, the white, the gold. It's a barn. It's a big barn, just like Summer told me from day one. Big shed. That's what she said. Not barn. She said big shed. Big shed. And this here, I may be going through it really fast, but this is a location, you guys. Somewhere that is a real place. And it is showing right in here. Yeah, I know where to go because they all because they're all hide their shit in the same place. You see, it's all hidden the same way, and it's all exposed the same way. Like anytime I just put my finger down on it, it changes. So someone has to be screwing with it for it to do that, right? So I'm just calling it and putting it out there that somewhere in this video actually exposes and shows where they keep these people. Somewhere under these letters, somewhere under this title, tells you what happened and where these Summer Moonwell's missing children went. Somewhere under here. And I would say that that is a fact. A fact. That these houses and somewhere in between here and there, is where they're just hidden away. And it's funny, see those two lines? So this is the other thing I've learned. These two lines are constant. They're in every frickin' video as if they're strings. So whatever they're hiding, the real truth is being covered up by deep fake. Everything around these two wires, these two pieces of string or rope or chain are the most important thing. They're the most important thing in this video. Look, see? That's what they're following. That is what they're covering up. So to you dumbasses who made this, I know what you're covering up. You're covering up those things. Because that is all that shows, that is the only constant in the beginning of this video. That's the only constant element. So if anyone who did make this is here watching, that I know is the most constant element. Because there's no one drives and has that shit in, it doesn't even make any sense. That is the most important information to get. And that's a clue to the TBI and to the FBI. Look at it. It's right there. I'm going. It's right there. See, we're following it, you guys. It never goes away. Never goes away. And it's not new to me. It's not like a new thing I've followed. It's been there. It's not an antenna. None of that shit. It leads to the answer. Put it that way. It leads you to the answers that are needed to solve the case. See, it's the same thing that Candace has. This is the same thing in all the videos that go real fast outside. Grandis has it. Everyone does. Don has it. There's the A-frame. It's just a way, like Tim Mullen said it. he knows how to use a blade of grass to cover shit up. And that's all they use here are blades of grass to cover shit up. There's the line. It's still there. See? It's still here. Look at, we're following it. See? See? It gets a little crazy. Gets a little crazy, but we still have our string. Those things are important. So here we go. Here we go to the tunnel. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Here's our element number 1. That is part of my apples to apples. This here. Right here. It's right in the mirror. 14 years ago. And we're still here. And there's the keychain in the back. The keychain matches what's hanging out of the window in the mirror from Benny's car. He has the same exact keychain that shows, I'm not going to pull anything up, I could always do it next time, that shows in his mirror. Rotate. Rotate. Flip. All right, I did it. It's this thing. Here you go. Look at, I really know my elements. There you go. And the one on top, like, let me just rotate. This here, you guys. Wait. This here, this little guy here, you just saw this one in JLRs. Don't dismiss it. Can't dismiss these things. That's a really big element in his videos. So now we're entering the fun stuff. The so-called tunnel, which still has those sticks. So I think something here is just pay attention to the elements. Don't pay attention to all of the crap that's going on around it. Only the elements. All of that is just... So this is where we got to the car. There's a lot in here. So here she is driving the car. Anytime I stop, you've got the equipment on her. And the car in front of her, you guys, looks just like our red Toyota pickup truck, but it's white. And it has the same stuff on the back. Like, at first you see just a slab, and then you see a slab with a white, like a body bag. It does the same thing as the red Toyota, but here it shows that it's white. So anywhere I stop it with her, you see that there's shit on her. And her face changes, see? This is just basically, I'm showing you this because this is a Summer Wells Missing Children story. And these are exactly the same elements as we have and you have already seen. They match. Anytime I stop it on her. Now, the more I stop it, the more blurry, obviously, this is going to get, and this is why I do it live and take a photo, because I didn't want to take it any further without it going live, because then it gets really blurry and like almost like blows up. And this, for some reason, this quality just sucks, and it didn't give me the option to better it. So she just gets covered in all of the nonsense. But what she's following is this white truck. The white truck, from the beginning, only has like this slab in the front. I'll show you what happens as we drive. This body bag shows up. See her now. See how it's going to keep changing. The number 2 is new. She may have been number 2. I don't know if it's a 2 or a 5 or a 3. It's like, it just doesn't look the same as the other numbers. Put it that way. It doesn't look the same to me. But as you could see, this car turns into the same typical kind of car that Benny drives. It's not a car. It's not a car. It's not a car. It's not a car. They're playing around with the equipment in the fake car. A scene like this we have seen everywhere. It's basically, to me, I just call them the elements of the Summer Moon Wells Missing Children. So here is the white pickup truck. Watch what happens. This guy is not on a motorcycle, just to tell you. Just to tell you, because now the back of the pickup truck changes. And it's like this dude is on the back of the pickup truck. Let me show you. So this is before that guy goes by. And this is after the guy goes by. This is before, and this is after. What's on the back of this pickup truck is the exact same shit that's on the back of the red pickup truck back on June 16th. This. It's the same information. It's the same situation. That is not here before that fake man comes by. This, to me, could easily be the red pickup truck that really isn't red. It's white. So let's follow him. See? That's not, it's, I don't know what the hell it is, but see, look. See, it's there, and then it's not. It's being like, it's changing as we go down the road. There, now it's sort of there. They're messing with it. And then as we turn down this road here, it's full. It's full. It's fully full. But watch what happens. This situation is exactly the same information that I have in the Summer Moon Wells case that crosses over the road down by Ben Hill Road. I said, look in the mirror. I said that this is being transferred to the car, like through the bushes, like through look at the teddy bear, through the trees, like as you're going down, like it's hiding in there, and then it comes out. And here is the situation again. It's again. And then look, there's a teddy bear, there's number 5. There's a lot of stuff here, but the most important part of this information that is apples to apples is this one. Whoops. is this one. It's being transferred. Something is being transferred either onto the truck or off of the truck. And when I tell you that I have this exact part of the video that this is happening in one of Summer Moon Wells' videos with Tim Mullen, he does the exact same thing. And obviously we see other things. I mean, this here is exactly the picture that is under Summer Moon. On her poster. This is a little squirrel face that is under Summer Moon all the time. All the time. So, you know, the people who are making this shit and the people that think that you're being really, really sneaky and tricky by putting all this ridiculous shit on here, the problem is it's all matching. The problem is now we have the exact same looking white Toyota truck that is carrying the exact same things as it did at the Summer Moon Wells. It's the same thing. That is the same thing. It's going down the road. It's all in the mirrors, you guys. It's all in the mirrors. Watch. So again, I'm back to day one, over a year ago, that they're using the tunnel to transfer. This goes back to day one of information. This is what's in the mirror. And this is what's on top of the tunnel. It's on top of the tunnel. To me, what's on top of the tunnel is the same thing that they're transferring here. It's the same thing. This is this. It's just they're moving it. This here is what you see up here. They're lining them up. They're lining them up. So he goes down here. Oh, there's so much information. Oh my God. You guys, oh my God. There are so many layers in here. You could really see the truck. Something just broke apart. Do you believe that this is 14 years ago? Wait, see, now my curiosity is going to get the best of me. Right in here. So this is where they're trying to cover something big up right here. There's the moving of the body. Something right in here. These are the same pictures, you guys, as literally week one of Summer Moon Wells, of going through this with you guys. This is week one. This is exactly where we started. Oh my God, this is exactly where we started. There's the green face in the tree. You guys, all the cops have to do is freaking match this shit up. I have this. and it's surrounded by the white bodies with the red on it. There's a lot in here, but I'm going to stay focused with what I want to show you guys. So it starts here, a lot of the information. We all know that's not a shoe. We all know that this is part of the equipment. They show this, and I see it. Like, oh, who left a brand new shoe in here? Well, all this does is every little symbol and every little picture that is in here matches up to Summer Moon Wells' case. Everything does, you guys. That right there is the keychain that can be found. Let me see here. Oh, this is what I really didn't want to do, but let me let's see. Keychain. No. It's a tough one for me to, maybe I have it in metal box. Oh yeah, how about that? So the keychain that I talk about, here's one copy of it. Is this. So what you're seeing is this, and then what you're also seeing is the machine with the number 5 and the face coming out of it. This is very important. See, this was on Benny's car. This is in the water. It's right there. It's a number 5. Let me see if I get a better one. Our little guy from Australia, the keychain that he has is the same as well. Here's the one from Australia. So when they show this shit now in the water, like, we know what it is. So all they have to do is match this up. Because I'm bringing the people to the surface that have the videos. I'm not saying anyone's guilty, not guilty, whatever. This is an opportunity to go deeper. Like, that's a person. Like, this is information that the authorities could break through this video. All I know is that Summer Moon Wells, Missing Children's Elements. And I know that this is what they're doing. Whatever happened to Summer Moon Wells is in this video. Look at that. Look at that. That is a white, if that isn't a white Toyota truck with all these elements popping up, you know, it's been 14 years, you guys, so this shit's falling apart, but look what's showing. A lot. This. Okay, here we go. Here's your most important information. So there's our white mesh string. This is really what it's all about, this video. How do I know that? Is because this little thing here has been constant. And we know that this is a huge piece of the puzzle. This. Put the heart on it. So, see? See how it's constant? So now I found it. That little thing does a lot of damage. Like, it has a lot to do with these children. See, look at the truck. It's collecting something quickly. Something is happening quickly because then it's gone. See, it's there. See all that movement in the trunk? And then it goes into this 3-layered photo. But it's that hanging thing that's the most important. That hanging mesh thing. There we go. Because that string, that little thing has been in our video the whole time. The whole time. So whatever that turns into, it might turn into one of the cylinders. Because it looks like there's a head in there. But I know, because I've been listening for freaking over a year, that whatever we're looking at here is urgent information, according to Summer Wells, for us to recognize. Whatever we're looking at right here is the most important information in the video. Okay? I'm just following what I'm told. I don't make this shit up. I just say it. I just repeat it. So let's see how clear I could get that area. There are the boxes. It's pretty much there. There it is again. Here it is again. It's right here. It followed us. It's still there. It's in the green. See? It's right in there. There's faces, of course. You're going to see a lot of faces, you guys. There's going to be a lot. Once they blow this thing open, it's going to be hundreds of people. That's what I know. I know everyone's going to be seeing a lot of information right now. I do see it. I'm just not stopping on it. I know it's there. I want to just keep moving so I can get this on video. So look at what's going on here. Those are little pieces. This stuff right here is very important part of the process. This here is part of what they need and what they want. They came here in the afternoon to check the place out. I think I don't know why, to set it up or whatever they're doing. But this here is really important. And then it goes into all of these very spiritual, cult-like symbols for like a split second. It's like shouldn't be there, but it is kind of a thing. But, oh, there we go. Oh, well, this is what they came to look at. So I'm first going it through the first time, you guys, with you guys. So now it's changing, but we know that that is the number 5 box. The white on it, right there. And now it's over there. So it's moving. And please notice the tires, that there is a tire here, because I think a tire has something to do with it. Ever since I saw Harmony Montgomery hiding in a tire. This is really key information, and it is a massive element. You guys, this looks just like the watering hole. This is the same kind of a setup, right? Ooh. Oh, that's next. So they're showing this. They're just prepared it for the nighttime. This is a sacrifice. I mean, and these are the people surrounding them. Like, you can't see it because it's black, it's dark, but it's pretty much in there. Holy shit, that's the person. Wait. Right there. That's the person being sacrificed. In the keyhole, exactly the same place as Don and Candace are walking in the tunnel. They walk in this tunnel, you guys. They walk it. There it is. The eyes. It's all connected. All connected. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is crazy similar. You would almost think that this was just made for Summer Moon. But I know it's 14 years old. Wow. See, this is so broken up. But that's one of the boxes. That's one of the maroon boxes connected to the white string. That I could tell you. I don't know what all this is. It's so layered that I don't even know what it's doing right now. I didn't see it. This is part I never saw. So I don't know what it's doing. I don't know. These are horses. These are horse heads. This is all new to me too, you guys. So I'm just showing it without knowing it. Like this here must be telling someone something, right? Like this must mean something. This is the same way that we saw the top of the tunnel. We said that there were boxes on the top and that it was fake, but so this is the top of the tunnel. See, it's the same information as I had before. It showed tracks on the top of the tunnel, and that's where they were moving stuff. And this is the same thing 14 years ago. So this to me is another person that's in a bad situation right here. You see that? Like there's just things flying out of there. And there's like a person in here that's being really hurt. It's being really, really hurt. This person is being sacrificed. This person has a black thing over their head, and they're marked with that R. They're marked with the R. And there's like a dead person next to them. This is a location, you guys, if you could see this. Look. That's as clear as a bell. This is very, very clear. It's very, very clear. Here come the white bars. See, this is what I told you was the most important. The white thing. Wow, is this breaking up? Oh my God, this is such a sacrifice. It's crazy. So look at the car. See the car, the white. This is what I try to show you guys in Benny's car, and they're strings. And this isn't a car. This is the fake car. It's got the same shit in it. These are strings or wire. I don't know. This is what that is. And that's what we keep looking at. So we keep looking at. There are boxes. They're right there. Those are our number 5 boxes. Right here. Right in the window. There's the box with the maroon around it. Here's one of our number 1 elements. Boom. Right there. My God. Fake car. I mean, obviously it's a fake car. So this so far I've only gone through. Later that night they come back. Okay? All right. So this is where the fun begins for them. Here we are in the room. See what's happening in here, you guys? The sacrifices. I mean, there they are. That's the room. That's a fake chair. These are people. This I can't see, but let me show you what I showed you guys before, and this is all in the car. And you'll be able to see it. Look really close to what's going on here. It's pictures like this that are in between that show the people are on these boards. They're the same It's the same elements as Summer Moon Wells. The point is, it is stuck in here and it's being hidden. Like this child's face wasn't there before, but if I were to be able to really show you, he's got the number 5 here. I'll see if I could show it to you, attached to his head, and whoever's next to him is covered in black. But the people that you think it as from the beginning, these right now you're looking at the victims. This is a victim with a number 5 around their head. Okay? Inside these cars is all you see. Let me do exposure. Sharpness. Okay. Well, this you'll be able to see maybe the 5 a little bit more, even though everything else looks weird. But really, there, that's the number 5 on his neck. And that's what they all have. This is the car, the fake car, and it's the same car ride that we have been looking at. Look. See the people, see their faces. They look just as gross as they do in the Summer Moon Wells missing children's cases. Because this car ride is like, is just, these are sacrifices. And 14 years ago is a really big deal. To have this on social media for 14 years and it's exactly the same. There's her face. It's in the front. And nothing has changed. There's the V, and no one has been even arrested or brought in. Look at these people. Gets worse and worse. See? Even though you could barely see it, you could tell what they're doing. You could tell that this is very wrong. I mean, there, look. I mean, it all changes. It's all in there. It's... This person's not having fun. I showed you a picture of this, but to see it pop up on a video is very different than seeing a flat image. The authorities can make this shit out if they really wanted to, because whatever is happening in here, it's pretty horrific. And these people did not want this to happen to them. Here's the face getting its eyeball taken out. There's the machine. See? Now his face is wrapped in the machine. And it's doing fucking damage, and that's whatever that thing is. We've seen it. We've seen this. This poor girl is going through the same thing. She is being held down, and this is the one whose eye comes out. You guys, that's the window. That's an open window. this is what's happening to her. Right there. Her head is in it. And then it gets covered. I don't know what other proof they need. You know, these are groups that they could ask. I mean, this is on social media, and it all matches Summer Moonwell's missing children's information, all the elements, the sacrifices that we're looking at. The locations are the same. The pictures are the same. The cover-up is the same. They fake the people. They use different faces. They're removing the eye. They have the same machinery. It's the same thing. The only difference is every day is a new person. There's nothing different from what you're looking at right now than we have been looking at in the Summer Moonwell's missing children's case. Nothing. Not one element is different. Nothing. And trust me, right there is the eye. You can't really see it, but I see it. If anyone really wants to, you could take your phone. If you really don't believe me, you could take your phone, take a picture of it, and send it to yourself. Here, let's see. Because when you look at this through your phone, you could see the eye. Let your phone let your phone find the eye with, here, I did it with my phone. Let's see if it worked. Yeah, you could sort of see it. If you let your phone find the eyeball, the square will show up, and the square will capture like what you want to take a picture of. So even though it's really dark sometimes, you could see it. You're not, I don't know if you're going to be able to even see this, but I see it. Maybe if I move the cursor a little. It's right in there. Okay, so now it has the critter on the eyeball now. The critter is actually on the eyeball, so you could actually see it a little better because it's got that little thing flying around in the eyeball. This is flying around. I have plenty of videos of this shit flying around. Yeah, that stuff just, all I know is this machinery and this situation, from the looks of it, has been here for at least 14 years plus. Not one piece of the machinery has changed. Nothing. None of it. It's all the same. This is what happened to Summer Moon. Part of it. See, this is where it breaks up. And that is the face. All of that could be seen by the authorities if they choose to. They're the ones with the right stuff that could see all this. But there's nothing different from this. This is Summer Moon Wells. This is what her eye looks like. These are, you can't see, but those are eyeballs with that string coming out of it. What you're seeing here is exactly what I showed you happen to Summer Moon Eyes. What you see here, what you're watching, is the video that I showed you of the critter moving all over. This is just a critter moving all over the eyeball. Look at it. It's all this is doing to show you. It's just like the video I showed you of Summer Moon's eye. This is the eye coming out. Right there. This is the machine. This is the machine. And it's all here. This person eyeball was just taken out. They're all right there. It's like a little baby in there or something. Little critter. That's the machine. This is like what you watched Candace's video that she shows you is the process. She's showing you this. She's showing this process in the dark. That's what she did. And these guys have been going strong. For a long time. I showed you these eyeballs. For a very long time, you guys. It's part of the machine. Right there. See how that's covered up? That's really the machine that just took out the eye. See that? But they have it, that's why the photo looks so funny, because it's in between the deep fake, which is a recorder. It's in between the recorder. I know what this is because I've seen it so many times. See? It's not really a recorder. That's the deep fake. That's the deep fake. And those nails are, it's so different. Like as you keep doing it, this is the number 5. It's the cutter. It's the machine. I've shown this to you guys before. That's what's beneath all these pictures here. That's what's beneath that picture when you go real fast. Like that's like a thumb cutter in there. It's thumb cutter. It's not a recorder. Like we're all right in there. See? That's what I mean by deep fake. They put the deep fake over it, and then as you move it, look what happens to it. It falls apart because the layers over it, even the nails and everything change. The layers over this is a green number 5. Is the truth, and the deep fake is the recorder. That's how it's done. And it's not that complicated to find it. You just move the frickin' cursor. That's it. And it turns into the element because it was always there. It's not like, oh my God, it changed. It didn't change. This is the element. This is the machine. This is what they use. This is what's being shown in all of the videos. This is it. But no one wants to listen that there's deep fakes over it. And it's this so easy to, look how easy this is to get it. I mean, that just took her eye out. See, anytime they it moves quickly and it's got like 100 different layers in there, it's in there. See? There it is. Tons of information is in there. A ton. This is the machine. And these people are being brutalized, and these people are being sacrificed, and this particular thing has been, this group, this has been, look, it's all in there. It's so much. 14 years is a long time, you guys. "14 years is a long time." It's the grand finale, that little flying thing. This is 14 years old. That is the finale piece right there. I have so many pictures of that thing. So I'm happy that I did this separately because this is a lot of info. I really want to get what's under this thing. And it's really important to understand that the Summerwells missing children, there's hundreds of them. And now you could see that this has been going on for 14 plus years. 14 plus years. Same location. Same elements. I don't see one damn thing different. Nothing. Other than instead of using a recorder to fake the piece of equipment, they're using a telephone. That's the only difference. See how this is the equipment? She's holding a fake recorder because 14 years ago it was probably used more. I don't know. But now they're using a telephone. And this is a finger cutter. Same thing as Benny has in his car. It cuts the finger. On that note, you guys, I think I'm going to call it a night. I think there's a lot of information I could get out of this. But I know that I could tell that I did the Summerwell's Missing Children justice tonight. I see it. This is all the same information. All the same information. Even those are the same thing that you see over Summer Moon Wells' sacrifice the night that Jody Sue took a video saying that those are helicopters going over the Wells house at night. But all you see are shapes like this. That's it. There was no helicopter over. That was not it. I'm going to call it and say that white truck, that white is a white Toyota truck, and now they're just using the color red. I am going to be done for the night, you guys. I'm wiped out. This was really good. Tomorrow I'll give you my read. I do know that this would be a wonderful location to find, whatever this is. I'm definitely drawn to that photo. Some others, but that one is important. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself tonight. I am going to sleep. Thank you all so very much for being here. Thank you to my mods. Thank you to my subscribers and my wonderful, amazing members. Thumbs up on your way out, and it'd be amazing if you guys could just subscribe or become a member. Great way to support my channel. And you guys are just awesome. I do not know if I would be here if all of you weren't. So anyone in the Tennessee area, maybe you could find something like this. I love you all. God bless you all. Thank you so very much. And I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.